Good. Hey, how you doing? We're back at the same spot I was January this year. The coffee's good though. I had the same coffee too. Yeah, I think I found the exact spot we were at. Who wears cream jeans to the forest, by the way? This idiot. Me, this idiot. Well, I don't actually set up sort of my life, my goals into quarters. I thought this might be a nice time to pause and reflect and kind of hold myself accountable again, make sure I'm working towards it. As of right now, it's the start of May, so the 5th month, I should really have a 5th video up. So far, I have uploaded 5 this year. It's 4 long form ones that are just like vlogs or some kind of creative small film type things. And then there's a photo walk, which I wanted to do more of those. And that's sort of developed. So I have actually done 5, so you can say I'm on target, but I don't feel like I am. I have so many videos that are ready to go up, but half of me is thinking, well, do I push through and literally just upload bang, 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 bang? And I could do like 10 over the next 10 days, or I could make sure I'm just consistent. If I'm not able to create, for example, I have some in the bag, and that's I kind of want a safety net, and I think that's what I've been doing. Because I set that whole slowing down thing, that's been really, really hard. But I have been completely forced to slow down. I've been dealing with real intense burnout to a point now. I think I'm 11 days of a burnout recovery plan, essentially, and that is being really strict on how I work, how much I work, the way I go about things, how I eat, because because apparently I'm just completely overloading my nervous system. And it was one corporate event that I did not too long ago, the last one I did. It was like my body went to an emergency mode. I've got to get home, I've got to get home, I've got to get home. I literally ran to the train station, got to the next train, didn't get coffee, didn't get anything, just had nothing going on and just was like this the whole time. It was really weird, I couldn't get out of it. Got home and broke down. And that was the culprit, that I had to stop. I know that was one of my goals, was to slow down, but I've kind of been forced to do that because I wasn't doing it. That being said, I have done some film photography. I did a whole film roll in one go and I had so much fun with it. And I couldn't believe the results either, and the pictures look awesome and I was just really stoked about it. So I really, really enjoyed it. The problem I'm getting into now is I'm being too careful of what my shots would be, because there's like 24 exposures. They don't last very long, so I'm trying to I'll take it and I'll take 3 at this event, or I went to another race, I think I took it for 2 and then I put it back. I literally spent 10 minutes with it. It absolutely does make you slow down, but I found that when I'm rushing around, trying to incorporate that as well doesn't help, so I sort of need to figure out how to dedicate time just for film. But then there's events where I don't just want to get film, because what if I miss the shot? I'm stuck in that at the minute. I'm figuring it out. I'm in the middle of a roll and I'm not sure. I think I've got like 1 or 2 exposures left. I've not got a lot. I didn't set the clicky thing, the countdown thing right, or it's broke, one of the two. So I don't actually know how many I've got left. So I just take it on the off chance and I'll look and I'll make sure I get 1 shot. I kind of am forcing that, I find. Which brings me on to photo walks. I get that's really niche-y. It's something I really like because I like seeing how other photographers see a landscape. I'm not really a big landscape fan. And I will watch someone walk around Japan and take photos all day long. I don't live anywhere as cool as Japan. But I thought, well, let's just go and do that. One, it helps me slow down in my day, so I'm not just editing all the time. But I've also given myself a challenge within that, like taking 1 lens, only doing a certain style, or I have a time limit. The challenges I'm setting myself are trying to be fun, but then I get a bit stressed about them. It's kind of a catch-22. I don't know why I'm getting so stressed about it, to be honest. I think I'm tying my worth into my results, which this is where all this burnout comes from. So I'm working through it. I've got help. I'm working through it. It's a long process. I did want to put up at least 10 photo walks this year, and when I started that was about February. So I would then have essentially 2 videos a month coming out. I have some ready. I have one I hate. I don't want to put out. So I probably won't. Ugh. The rest of them, they're okay. They're okay. I'm trying. You can see I'm trying something. I don't want to make for an algorithm. I want to make for me, and this is part of it. I'm trying to develop a photography style and skill set, and just try and have a fun challenge. I'm just getting very stressed about it. Another goal was to take photos with negative space. I have a couple. I'm not really how can I put this? I haven't really found myself in a situation where I could have a lot more negative space. I don't know, I don't really record. I've done a couple, and a couple are coming to mind, I'll put them up. But I don't think I've really hit that nice spot of where there is a lot of negative space. I'm doing a lot of motorsport or corporate at the minute, so I'm working through that. Leaning into the slow shutter stuff. I love it. Video as well. There's something about it, and I'm in that space at the moment, enjoying it. I'm obviously enjoying it because I'm still doing it. And there's a shot that I got at the weekend. That is my favourite shot. I literally went, oh, I wonder if I could get that. And I happened to catch it, and I was all, yeah, when I caught it. Because that was just a really prideful moment for me. What's in my head? I wonder if I can capture it. And I did, and I love it. It's my favourite shot of the day. This might even be my favourite shot this year so far. It's 16 degrees, but it's freezing under here. I've got a big puffy coat and a hot coffee. I don't know where the sun went. It is England. I'm not good at catching BTS. I've caught a bit, but I've been too caught up in the project and the next project and the next project that I've not really done anything with it. There's one video idea that I have, hopefully coming out soon, and that is complete B-roll, and that is me just collecting what I've been doing throughout this whole process. But there have been times when I've just been too tired. The last thing I want to do is turn a camera on. It's in between that forcing it and letting it flow. I haven't been religiously following these goals or keeping them in mind. I've just sort of let them be, just so that I can come back in December and be like, I wonder what happened, and I just got to be better. I think I just have to be a little bit better than what I have been in balancing my time. I'm not letting my creative flow. It's more, I'm forcing it for financial gain, which really is grinding me down now. I've wanted to walk away from it a couple times. I won't. This is the only thing I want to do. The only thing I want to do, and it proves it in my spare time when I've got the energy. I'm like, yeah, I want to create, I want to go out with my camera, I want to go and take these photos and make this video, and I want to edit this. Like, I've got so many projects. You can tell this is what I want to do. I'm just not prioritising it the way I think other creators are, and I could learn something from that. It's tough. I think it's really tough. I also find that no one's really honest about how hard this is. To constantly fight your own brain of, I'm going to create this for money and I'm going to create this for me. I think the main struggle I've had so far, yeah, okay, I'm hitting the targets, but I think the struggle I'm having is accepting the ups and the downs. I'm expecting to just force through it, and I can create and I can do this. It's not working, hence the burnout. So I guess I just wanted some time out, come in the forest, breathe, have a walk, and just be honest and vent out to the camera. Because it's not easy. People think, oh yeah, you just make videos, you just take these photos. It's so stressful. And let alone the stress that I then put on myself because I'm attaching my worth to my output. I'm learning not to do that. Sometimes you need to just voice it, and maybe someone else understands and can connect with that. I guess I wanted to keep myself accountable. I want to do these updates. I think that's quite a good idea. I think I could be somewhere completely different in 4 months' time, what I'm doing or how I'm managing it. I think I'm hitting a new way of managing stuff, but I'm absolutely in the trenches of figuring that out and not beating myself up because I need a break, because I have to put this project down. I have to let that breathe. I have to post that a month later than when I filmed it. That is a kind of thing I hate. Trained in sports journalism, and if it's not done and not up to date and not on the desk or not submitted by blah blah blah, it's old news. So it's really hard to get out of that cycle. Hey, news cycle. That's so bad. This was maybe a desperate way to connect. Ask the world, what do you do when you're in the cusp, when you're in the middle of not quite sure where you want this to go. Maybe it's going somewhere you didn't want it to, or you didn't see it going and you're a bit unsteady about it. There's parts of the job that I do that I wouldn't change for the world. And then there's parts that make me just gotta take the rough with the smooth, right? That's what they keep telling me. But why? Why do you have to? Why do you have to put up with that? Why can't I curate something that is something that I love all the time? In different ways. Different things. I don't know. There's a fly in my coffee. And when you put on these videos, you think, I want to add value to someone else. I want to give people value to want to watch my work. And I guess this value is, you're not alone in feeling this way. I'm really struggling and feeling this way and still trying to show up. Whether I'm doing it right or wrong, I don't know. I'm just trying. So I guess this is that. I just want it to be real. I don't have anyone in my life that chooses to live this life. I don't know anyone personally, so I'm trying to ask the internet, essentially, I guess. I'm trying to just reaching out a hand. Is anyone going through that too? Sometimes it's just nice to know that you're going through the same thing, or someone's gone through it and they'll help get you through it. Or I've gone through something, I'd love to help someone else go through it. Once I've got through this, believe me, I'll help anyone get through it, because it's a horrible torrent time. Welcome to my TED Talk. It's got really deep for some reason. Still keeping the goals and the intentions that I've set. I just want to be a bit more intentional. Ooh, run out of coffee. I want to be a bit more intentional about how I go about things, maybe. I'm sure by the third quarter I'll have something else that I've got to figure out. But just preserving my energy, not attacking my nervous system, that would be great. I would love to stop doing that. Cheers.
Hand in hand, what you're walking through. I see it, I see it, I see it, I see the light. Oh, I see the light.